Today on the channel, we're going to take a look at this Friedman Vintage T. Okay, today we're going to take a look at my Friedman Vintage T guitar. This is made by Friedman Guitars, which is Dave Friedman's company. If any of you are aware of the Friedman amplifiers, Dave Friedman makes guitars as well. I'm sure most everybody watching this probably is well aware. They're beautiful instruments. There's maybe 4 or 5 Friedman models out there that I've seen, give or take 1 or 2. I got this guitar a few years ago. I believe it is a 2016 or a 2017. When we flip it over and take a look at the back, the neck plate actually has some numbers on it that make me think it's a 16 or a 17, which we'll see that in a minute. Friedman Guitars were also in collaboration with Grover Jackson from Jackson Guitars. Grover helped Dave design and manufacture these guitars. Grover has recently retired. I really dig the adornments on this guitar and the way that it's set up. There's really not any issue that I can think of whatsoever with this guitar. First of all, it's built like a tank. It is solid, it's heavy. Every time I pick it up, it's in tune. The action has not moved a millimeter in the 3 years that I've owned this guitar. It always plays perfectly. No electronic issues. The P90s are custom Friedman P90s. They sound great. And I really like the relic job on this. A lot of people are not fond of relic'd guitars. They would rather relic the guitar themselves. But I like relic'd guitars. If they're done right and they look good, I think relicing is pretty cool. This is a lightly relic'd version. Some of the Friedman guitars that I've seen on the market are really heavily relic'd, which that's fine. But this one has some light relicing. You can see it around the edges. They really take the time to make it look good and natural. So that's important to me. I think that's important to all of us that liked relic guitars. Everything looks proper. So everything from the witch hat knobs to the vintage Telecaster input jack, the vintage tuners. This thing is dead on perfect. The neck is kind of a small C radius neck. It doesn't feel like a compound radius neck like a lot of the Jacksons are. I like the fact that the Truss Rod Adjustment is there. A lot of Jackson guitars do not have this. This is very important. So the Friedman guitars come with a Truss Rod Adjustment there. I have not had to touch it once. I have not made one adjustment other than cleaning and restringing this thing. It has been a solid workhorse. Like I said, it is like an army tank. This thing is reliable and it sounds fantastic. Let me flip this thing over. We'll take a look at. Alright, so here's the back of the headstock. The tuners have a little bit of a patina on them. They've been clearly relic'd a little bit themselves. You can see a little bit of relicing there on the headstock. The neck is bare wood. You can see where the lacquer ends right there, like it's been played forever, which it has been by me, but I didn't do that relicing. And the lacquer comes back onto the neck joint right here, where the heel is. Here's what the back neck plate looks like on these. Vintage T Friedman 0516 and then 017. So this is probably maybe a 2017 model. And okay, there's the relicing on the back, on the belly cut. Minor little chips here and there. Some of these may actually have been done by me. But for the most part, these were on the guitar when I got it. I bought this thing used from Guitar Center. And disappointingly, this thing didn't come with a hard shell case or the COA. I really was bummed when I got it, and I contacted Guitar Center and they didn't have it. But I got this guitar for about half the price of what they sell for new. So regarding, getting a deal on it, you can't get them like that anymore. I don't know if these guitars will hold value for years and years to come, but they still are expensive models. I think they're worth every cent. These guitars sound fantastic. They play great. They are built to last. This guitar could easily be around another 50, 60 years and probably have no issues. This thing is rock solid perfection. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Friedman fanboy, or I'm not even paid to say that, but from my experience with this guitar, unless I have to, I will never sell this instrument, and I will continue to love and play this thing forever till I can't do it anymore. So having said that, let's plug this thing in and we will run it through some of the sound demos. I'm going to start this demo out in the neck position on this P90. I've got my Fractal X8 plugged in. I've got it set on a Sir Badger. I'm running some delay and some reverb through Pro Tools just to give it a little bit of atmosphere. So, and a little bit of compression through the X8. So we're going to be on the neck pickup. I've got the volume rolled back a little bit. So let's play some cliche licks, if you will. It's super, super rich, and the intonation's great. So let's move over to the neck. Middle position. So now I'm going to put it in the bridge position and turn the gain up so we get a lot of gain. So let's go neck position, full gain. You can really hear the clarity. Like, check out this. I'm going to do a sustained E chord at the nut. And check it out. Even with all this gain, you can hear the resonance. Maybe not a Van Halen guitar, but I mean, it could handle it. Cool, so there you have it, the Friedman Vintage T. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, comment below, hit the notification bell. Heck, I just appreciate you watching the video. So more to come later. Have a great day. Peace out.